Man, I was just meditating and having thoughts and just listening. And y'all, we have to understand how to survive while here. I think that is the ultimate goal. That's what everybody trying to do. I mean, working, robbing, selling dope, whatever it is you're doing, strung out, whatever choice, whatever journey you're on, you're figuring out how to survive, because you got hurt, you got pain, somebody did this, somebody did that. I understand all of that, but this is what we also have to understand. When we go within to truly understand who we are, who you are as a person, and you understand how you have the ability to move throughout throughout our being here, because the only thing that's certain is that you're gonna die. That's it. That's the only thing that's certain. You don't know if you're gonna be rich, you don't know if you're gonna be poor, you gonna know, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know anything else in between birth and death. The only thing, if you're born, you're gonna die. That's for certain. So you have to figure out how to survive. And this is where it starts. Like, your mind is such a beautiful place, and it can give you the ability to just move how you want to. Literally, like, I see this. Oh man, and just other people, and just as you grow, and as you begin to evolve and get an understanding of things, like, your eye gate exposes you to different things. You draw different things. Like, that's how you can see people accept religion and transform into supporting this and supporting that. Like, it's just crazy, man. But if you focus on your gifts, and your purpose, and what it is that truly makes you happy, like, and you'll connect with those people too. Like, you just have to figure out for yourself what makes you happy, what gives you true peace, and you'll connect with people. So I can understand how people can say, he was from God, or he was heaven sent, or that was an angel. You know what I mean? Like, I understand all of that, but I understand more than that also. So you can't just stop with that. And then it, y'all, it's so many distractions. It's so many distractions, man. But when you're focused on your journey, like, I can understand how people actually get what they get, and how things happen, because and it's because it's different names for everything. I don't want to go into names. I'm going into actual, activity. What happens? you know, you draw things unto you, and it's believing in yourself. Is all you have to do is believe and get that ball rolling, and you gonna connect to people that's gonna feed you, and that's go you an outlet, baby. You have to pay attention to who plugs into you. It is so important, man. A lot of people, they say, that's why people can say you have to disconnect from certain people. Everybody can't go where you going. These people aren't depositing good things into you. They plugged in, but they ain't giving nothing. They light ain't shining. You dimming out, trying to keep them even just alive. Like, y'all have to. It's just, wow, man. Y'all have to. I wish I could just bottle up and just serve it to people. Like, you have to find your peace for yourself. You can't measure success for you by how somebody else is living, especially by the things that's going in our eye gates now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to, man. I see people that's happy, and they just connected to beautiful people, man, married to beautiful people, and life looks good on them. And I see people that's desiring that, not even knowing what it's even all about. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what you want for you yet. And when you connect to somebody and you connect to them for a long time, you it's it's a fusion that happens within them that causes their environment. But if you just by yourself, and you just you that's why they say at a certain age you ought to be done doing certain shit. Like it just like everything is the messaging. Everything, y'all. Like we just have to pay attention. You have to pay attention to your life, because it's so many times people ask themselves, how did I end up here? But you have to go back into your history, because that is the only history that is for certain, the history that you have experienced now. Everything else is hearsay. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to connect, and then certain things make sense according to what you discover. But you can't just jump on every ride and be like, wee! And then you don't never want to get off. Like, you just want to stay on that same ride. Like, nah, I want to go all around the park. It's, man, look, I need some funny cakes, and I need a corn dog. Like, hey, we at the fair that now. Not just around one ride now. But, man, like, y'all, life is so beautiful. And according to where you are, and there's levels to life, and it's okay to be on whatever level of life you choose to be on. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? You have to be okay with it. You can't be unwilling to work to get to the next level, but be wishing and wanting for the next level. You have to find your peace on your level. You because, man. Oh yeah. Like Doc said, shit takes work. And you have to be willing to do it. You have to understand what commitment truly is, what somebody attaching to you for your entire life means. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand what that means, how much you have to give, how much you have to receive. Some people not even good at receiving, let alone giving. So, and there's some people that's good at giving and don't know how to receive. It's some people that, it's just people in all types of nature. You know what I'm saying? And it's some type of people that's just wishing that somebody would give. And it'll water they seed. Like it's you have to just understand where people at on their journey, but they have to be honest with themselves with where they at on their journey, and have to be willing to grow. Like, if you to get something different, you gotta do something different. Like, it's a message and everything, but it depends on where you at. You know what I'm saying? So you have to always be willing to grow, but you have to be willing to grow from within first, because everything out here is plugging into you. You the power source. You the power source. We the ones that bring reality to everything. You the power source. What you allow to connect to you is what gets power. And you have to understand how precious you are. How precious you are. Like this. Yeah, I ain't. Boy. Whew, self-talk. I'm telling you. I'm saying, and man, you have to be willing to evolve. And it's scary. Whoo, it's scary. Oh my God, it's scary. But you have to ask yourself what you want. That's how people, cause man, I just did it. I mean, and that's why everybody that's successful, what they tell you, just do it. Fuck what everybody else got to say. But what you worried about? What everybody else got to say? Hey, look, I am me. I am who I am. I am wonderfully made. Ain't that what you say? So why try to? If it's okay to adapt, it's okay to like what you like, it's okay to want to transform into something different. All of that is fine, but you don't have to stop being you, though. You don't have to. It's okay to change what you believe. It's all of that is okay if that is what you want to do. Because when you're moving and it's not truly what you want to do, that's not what you feel in your heart, and you just moving to pacify other people, that's why y'all, like, we create burdens for ourselves in so many ways, and then want to man, they ain't even have to do me like that. Like, you ain't never see no sign. There was never no message, nothing, never. Some heartache and some pain we sign up for. I'm talking about, like, yeah. Where do I sign? Can I get a pen, please? Yeah, yes. I need a pen. Let me sign right there on the dotted line for this shit. I want all of it. And that's what it's like. A slap in the face. If you're honest with yourself. So, yeah, you see, it don't just be me. It don't just be me. That confirmation, it's other people too. So, I be talking to me first, y'all. All the time. So, if you ever offended, know that I was offended too. And I said the shit. So, hey, it is what it is. But what's from the heart reaches the heart. It ain't for everybody. But, man, we just have to understand how we choose to survive, what level you choose to be on, you know? Because it takes work, and sometimes you don't see the progress that you want to see. But you have to decide to keep working. No matter what. And I got my hand in a lot of things. I got my hand in a lot of things on purpose, simply because I know it's beautiful, especially with now where I am on my journey. You know, where I am on my journey now, it makes it all be able to tie together so beautifully. And I'm going to take advantage, you know. I hear people say, go on here and fail 1,000 times so you can learn from your mistakes. And I mean, personally, I done that shit 100,000 times. But it's a new level, you know. It's things that I see, it's dreams that I have, and I don't know what dreams truly are, you know, because I always say you don't know you're alive until you wake up. So, I don't know. People die in their sleep, did they get too carried away in their dream? When people die, do they go to a dream? You know. But then I heard everybody don't dream, so I wonder if that's hell to just be there in darkness. Mm. I don't know, y'all, but I know a lot of the shit that they got going on that they exposing into our eye gates, into our ear gates is a bunch of bullshit. I do know that. So if you know that, then figure out what it is that you want to see, man. Cause I've always wanted to see something a little different, and I've been blessed, if you want to say, to be exposed, you know, exposed to some some beautiful people, man. That look like me, trying to do some beautiful things for other people that look like me, and we can help other people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I ain't understand this, because you gonna hear me say people that look what I want for people that look like me, and I'm sorry, this I am who I am. I look the way I look, so I can't help but want for people that look like me. If I'm gonna want for me first, if I'm gonna go inward and search my energy, I have to understand the energy of the people that look like me. We don't know why we was made this color, but we are. Just like don't nobody else know why they was made that color, but they are. And if this is where we are here to, if this is where people that look like me, my children, my cousins, you know what I'm saying, my grandchildren, my future, you know what I mean. If this is what my future look like, yes, I want them to be in a better position. So what? Forgive me if you feel I'm wrong for that, but that is from my heart. I can't help that. Like, this is what it's about. Survival. It's about survival. Survival of the fittest. Hey, you know what I mean? But you can't be it. Being fit here, it has a lot to do with being fit here. It does. It really does. Because you have a lot of discipline, and that's what a lot of being fit here is all about too. But at the same time, being fit here can be opened up to a level of understanding and being able to see things in a way that other people can't, you know? It's like this to me, like the third eye is this and this coming together. You know what I'm saying? You being able to see with your mind, like you can. That's why they saying I overstand. Like I done thought this all the way through. I always tell my daughter, you have to think from A to Z, baby, in every situation, so that way you can be accountable for the moves that you make. Like life is. That's why they say you reap what you sow. Like everything has the. Y'all. We just have to, you have to understand how to truly survive here, because things are going to change. Can you imagine? My daughter's 14 now. By the time she's 40, can you imagine what it's going to be like? Because this is the transition from Emmett Till, Martin Luther King, Louis Farrakhan, J. This right here is the transition from that. And you see what the millennials, the you know what I mean? You see what we are enduring. And it's y'all. So yes, I want my people to be in a different position, and the only way to do that is transform. Transform, you know? Transform. So yeah, you gotta change hands. And we have to develop a system of understanding like what survival truly is, you know. And I love, man, this group, the shifters, y'all, I'm telling you, like, and then the my econ team with Doc and Winter, like just truth, like just people that's encouraging you to be successful and be self and independent, like, you know what I mean? Like the business, my econ is a connection, but for me it was all about network. Like I was at the point of my journey of trying to, man, it's been about me. Like checking my history, it's always been about me. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always moved kind of like in my own way. I've always been fortunate enough to do that. So that's what makes me happy. So I have to find a way to make that beneficial. And independence is the only way to do that. So it's like, hey, you have to make that independence make money too at the same time. So, I want to create my own lane. They always say stay in your lane, so shit. And I like to drive according to my speed. You know what I'm saying? I got a straightaway. I might jet. Hey, I'm gonna get there now. But at the same time, I like a few curves and a few hills. You know what I'm saying? I like to cruise. So, I hey, everybody move how they want to move. I try moving according to other people's beat, and I never was. Hey, I was like, I can't just do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if we can find a beat and that jump bumping, hey, we can spit a few flows, so I can write a few words. You know what I mean? We can do some spoken word over it. We can groove. Oh, it's not good. Like, let's do this. But you have to pay attention to you first. You have to know what it is that you will and won't do. Like we have to quit being so eager to give our power away. Like, but that's just that's a whole nother battle, man. You just have to start with you. Start with you and understand you, man. And y'all just have a great, 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 great day. I hope you understand that what is from the heart reaches the heart every time.